It actually is a great source of strength for us and our team, just knowing that, we're playing for much more than just, another W or a Super Bowl for our organization. It's a Super Bowl for our city and our fans and everything that they've been through here over the last few years especially. There's no organization or no city that deserves a championship more than New Orleans. I think it's very important to be balanced, to be able to run and pass and have each of those set the other up. Because you can't be one-dimensional against a team like the Colts. They've shown that, with their pass rush and their ability to, bring a safety down in the box, stop the run, all those things. I mean, if you're one-dimensional, then they can eat you up. So you've got to be able to mix both the run and the pass and be effective at it.
True, there's a lot of speculation with Dwight Freeney may not being in there to play this week. Are you concerned with Dwight Freeney playing or not playing?
We're planning on he's playing. We feel like they're going to have all the bullets in their gun, their full arsenal, just like we're going to have ours. So, I think that anytime you play against a team like this and an atmosphere like this, you just expect for all of them to play.
What does this mean to the city of New Orleans as well as yourself?
It means so much. I mean, I have season ticket holders that have been, obviously had the season tickets for 42 years, since the New Orleans Saints. In 1967 back in New Orleans. For them, for so many of them just to have waited so long and been through so many tough times in order to get to this point, not only them, but what people have gone through in New Orleans post-Katrina, it's so much more than just a game to us. It's, it's a feeling that we have the opportunity to give them so much hope and lift their spirits and just give them something they deserve.
They haven't ever been to a Super Bowl, and the city is very alive right now. I know there's a bunch of fans here, and I think it would mean a lot. I think when we win this game, I think it's going to mean a lot to the city. I know the fans have been with us the whole year, and they've been with the Saints the whole time. The organization has been around, and I know they're excited, and I know that this could do great things from the city of New Orleans from the Katrina, disaster, and you already see buildings coming up, the city being cleaned, and a lot of tourism coming in already.
Do you have any real estate left on your arms or chest and legs just for a tattoo if you guys win this game?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of room left, but I'm not thinking about a tattoo. I'm just thinking about winning the game.
So you feel pretty good about a victory this weekend.
Yeah, I think that, we have a long week of practice in front of us. We did half the game plan already, I would say, and probably about a quarter of it actually. So I have a great feeling about it, as long as people do the right thing in their time off while they're in Miami, because some people can't handle this city as other big cities and make some poor decisions doing it. So if we take care of that, and we know what the team that they have. They're a very good team. Obviously, they are the team to beat. They're the favorites. So that's a perfect situation we want to be in.
Well, playing here in college, what did you tell the guys on the team about the city of Miami?
Boy,
the censor part.
It's out there, and you just got to make the right decision. And when you get time off, there's nothing wrong going out and having a beer or like a steak or something with your friends or family. But this city does not sleep as New York. It stays open until 6 o'clock in the morning, and then you can go to the club at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it stays open until 4 p.m. So stay out of those places just for this week. Then we win the Super Bowl. I'll bring everybody back here. I'll pay for everyone's ticket back here, and we can do that.
Appreciate you, my man.
Thank you.
Hey, Mooch, back to you, baby.
Darren Sharper.
How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Congratulations on the hat. You can come up here. I know you probably got all access.
All right, we're okay. Listen, it's been a while since you've been in a Super Bowl, huh?
Yeah, it has been.
When was the last one? Was that 97 when you guys upset my 49ers in the championship game?
That is correct.
Was that
That's correct.
We knew it
was going to be tied in some way.
Did you tell your youngsters, hey, you better enjoy this? You never know when you're going to come back to a Super Bowl and have this honor.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about all week long, and I'm a perfect guy to let them know that. To having been, like you say, 97, being in the Super Bowl, as a naive rookie, thinking that you're going to get back each and every year.
Take it for granted.
Yeah, you do. You definitely take it for granted. And I'm trying to make sure I let the guys know that it is a special time right now to appreciate it, but also do everything you can do to make sure that you play as well as you can to help win the game, because the loser of this game will be forgotten, but the team that wins the game will be immortalized.
After you guys won a week ago and we asked you on the NFL Network, who do you want to play? And you said emphatically, you know who I want. You know who I want.
Yes.
Did you get who you want?
We got who I wanted, and we got who we wanted.
Got him.
We got him, and we got him.
Let me ask you this. You hit Brett Favre, your buddy, a few times. Did you say anything to him?
You know, after watching the highlights, I felt a little sorry for him because actually, no, I did not feel sorry for him at all. I can't even try to lie that way. But no, I haven't had a chance to hit Brett. I don't think any of the times we played each other. In practice, I always told myself, you know, sometimes he'll do the crazy thing where he'll start scrambling with the red jersey on. You can't touch him. I said, one time, I'm going to hit him right underneath his chin in practice. Never got a chance to do that.
Oh, you didn't do it?
Yeah, I didn't do it. So that was my perfect opportunity in the game to get him. And I actually could have got him a couple other times, but as I see him getting beat up a little bit, I said I might take it a little light on the old man. He might not get up this next one, though.
Well, you did a great job. Good luck, okay,
Thanks,
Darren?
Steve. I appreciate it.
Darren Sharper.
Well, I don't think we rely on turnovers because we have to create the turnovers. We have to get the takeaways. So it's not something where we're hoping to say, oh, I hope he drops the ball and we intercept it, or I hope he fumbles it. You know, we have to go out there and create those. So I wouldn't say we rely on that. I'd say that we go out and we create that.
Jonathan, Steve Mariucci here with the NFL Network.
Hey, Steve.
How you doing? Congratulations. Listen, you started your career elsewhere in New York, and now you're with the Saints with that C on your chest as a captain. How special is it to have that kind of responsibility with this young football team and getting to the Super Bowl?
Well, the captain part, I said before, you know, when the season started, I was really just flattered that my teammates felt that highly of me. And I take it seriously because that's a responsibility I have. I know Drew takes it seriously, and we have to be able to say that, okay, you understand guys are looking to you and how you're going to act and how you're going to react in adverse situations. And, you know, you can look at this as an adverse situation. We haven't been in a situation like this before. So the way we handle it, we know the guys will feed off of.
You're back home again now. A lot of guys playing in this game from the U, the University of Miami, and you have some on the other side. Have you spoken? You guys are pretty you haven't spoken to Reggie Wayne?
Nope.
No? You just stay with Shockey and the guys on your team.
I'll stick to my guys right now.
You guys have made some strides on defense certainly this year. You had Greg Williams, Jabari Greer, Darren Sharper, and things seem to be coming together in a large way right now. Talk about the progress that you've made on defense this season.
I think we've made tremendous progress, especially in the turnover department. I think that was the biggest stat for us as far as improving from last year. You know, last year we might have been middle of the pack to bottom of the pack. This year we were first or second, you know, top tier in the league in turnovers. And we feel like we see a direct correlation to us creating turnovers, getting our offensive ball back, putting points on the board, and then winning games.
You have family over in Haiti, born in Haiti. After this season, when you take some time off, Jonathan, any plans on going over there or helping the cause?
Yeah, I do have plans to go. Right now, real general, basic idea of what I want to do when I get down there. Not anything specific, but you know, I said before, I just want to go down, and I don't want to be someone that's not helping, just standing around looking at the devastation. I want to go down and do something positive when I'm there.
Great, thank you.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Thanks.
That's Jonathan Vilben. Let's go back to Prime with Colston.
Marcus, are you having fun, my man?
I'm having a great time, man.
Is it all what you thought it would be?
It's a little bit more. I didn't expect you know, the media day to be this crazy, but yeah, I'm having a great time with it.
What's been the toughest question that you've been asked?
Somebody just came and asked me about the my favorite Kardashian sister. And, you don't really know how to answer that one, but that was kind of crazy one for me.
How do your receiving corps stack up against the secondary for the Colts?
I think we're really confident. I think as a core we were able to do some things this year, and you know, obviously when you got a trigger man like Drew, I mean, it makes you a little more confident.
Are you a talker on the field, or you just go about your business?
I just go about my business, man. I don't really, you know, say too much. Just go handle my business.
You come a long way from Hofstra, man, to the Super Bowl. When you were there in college, did you ever think in your fourth year that it would get to this point?
I mean, it's funny, you dream about it, but you know, once the reality kind of hits you, I mean, it's still kind of hard to believe. So you know, just trying to soak all of this in and really get a great week of preparation going.
Who have you talked to? Because you've been here as an assistant coach, but now as a head coach, different deal. Who did you talk to for advice about planning your Super Bowl week? Was it Bill? Was it Grudes? Who was it?
All of those guys,
Yeah.
you know, I stay in touch with weekly, and one of the things that we've had to do, you know, we were in London a year ago for a week. We were relocated with Gustav last year for a week in Indianapolis. We were in Houston this year for training camp for a week.
Yeah.
You know, so we've got a good support group that can really take training camp and move it somewhere. And obviously, you try to prepare, and there's going to be some glitches. But I think we travel pretty well and set up shop. Our setup at the hotel is fantastic, and it's that of a training camp mentality. All our computers are here. You know, we'll be drinking coffee till the wee hours tonight and just spending more time on the game plan.
As the head coach and offensive coordinator, play caller, that's a lot on your plate, Sean. Is your first 15 ready? When do you get that
That'll
put
probably be
together?
later in the week.
A little bit later on in the week?
Yeah, we still have. You know, I wanted to make sure that we didn't install the whole game plan last week, and we did that in New York, and I wanted the players to know that, listen, there were a handful of guys that we couldn't practice last week,
right,
and we've done pretty well off of buys, so we kind of backed off some of the practice snaps, and they need to feel that sense of urgency as if the plan isn't in yet, then I got to be. And so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday here, although there are a few things that are different, is going to be much like it would be in the regular season and installation, run install, pass install, same way defensively, and then practice it.
I'm here with Reggie Bush. Guys, we're going to jump in a second and ask him a question. They were asking him a crazy question about the Kardashians. Reggie, this is a real question. How big is this game for you personally?
You know, it's a huge game, and you know, I don't want to say it's the biggest game of my life, but you know, it is. You know, it's the biggest game.
Reggie, how's it not? How's it not? I understand the championship game in college, but this is the Super Bowl, man. And this guy right here, he hadn't been to one of these.
Right. And you know what? When I think about all the great players like Chad and you know guys who haven't yet, but obviously will get a chance to. You know, I feel blessed. You know what I mean? To be able to be here right now, it's a blessing. And to be able to have experienced, you know, a championship game at every level, you know, high school, college, and now the Super Bowl, it's a blessing. And, you know, it could be another 10, 15 years, or I could never, you know, be back in the Super Bowl. You know, you never know when your next chance will be to get to a Super Bowl. And I'm just trying to take it all in right now, enjoy it, remember these times. But at the same time, remember that, hey, we still got a football game to win.